Hello!
Hi.
Welcome to the Crapshoot, the show where I say this sentence.
Now with talent.
No, not at all. No.
Hey everybody, it's the Crapshoot, and we're all here. We got Andy with us this week.
Hi,
'Cause
guys.
Andy's in town. You might have seen on Feed Dump that went up like an hour ago.
Well, maybe like an hour
We
and a half
shot
ago.
that like 2 hours ago.
No,
Yeah,
he
the
shot
Feed Dump
that a
was
couple
on.
days ago.
Kathleen
Tuesday.
is some kind of genius.
People were trying to, because you tweeted like, I was just doing something with Loading Ready Run, and we'll be doing more later in the week. And so people were like, it's spread out over 2 days. What could it be? Is it something for Loading Ready Live? No, that's not this week. Is it something for Commodore Hustle?
Internet sleuth
Well, yeah,
squats
because it
on
was.
the case.
They were like, "Is it something for Loading Ready Live?" No, because they usually do that on the Saturday of the thing. So what could it be? And then I was just sort of like, "We shoot Feed Dump on Tuesdays," and they were like, "Oh."
I'm like slightly disappointed, but then hopefully after seeing that episode, not disappointed.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good one. And it was put together really well. It was
Yeah,
a great
it
editing job.
Came together.
So ordinarily, the Crapshoot is the show where we write and shoot and edit a crap shot that will go online today. But occasionally, this is the second time we've done this. We just write. It's gonna be you and us together writing a bunch of crap shots, because tomorrow we're gonna film a bunch of crap shots, and Andy's gonna be here for that as well. So we thought we should get him into the bit today where we write them, because there was one, I can't remember which one it was. It was one that went up earlier. It was a crap shot. I think it went up this week or last week, and people were like, there were some comments that were like, "Where's the? I was sure that they wrote this on a crap shoot, but I can't figure out what it was." And it was because it was from the last time that we
Did the multi, right?
did a writing one. So
The metal band font, yeah. Yeah, and I think that turned out really well. Also, we have these boxes here.
yeah. So okay, here's what this is about. We have some cake. So yesterday on LRRMTG, a joke occurred that got away from us.
Nice passive voice.
Someone was like something about bringing us cake, and James was like, "Don't bother bringing us cake," because they were in like Seattle. He's like, "Don't bother bringing us cake. Just give us bits for cake." And people were like, "Bits for cake," and James was like, "All right. So any bits in the next 5 minutes, we'll go get a cake." And then we got 100 bits, or 10,000. We got $100 worth of bits, and so we had to go buy some cakes. So we wanted to at least show you what we ended up with.
We went to the fancy bakery beside the moon base and got nice cakes.
Yeah.
So this one we can show you on the fancy overhead. There we. Oh wait, you can't read it. Hang on. There we go. See, look, it even says 2 LRR from the chat, because Serge ordered them and he asked them to do that.
Get it.
Oh, wow. What kind of cake is this?
I believe this one is lemony.
It's got little marzipan lemons on.
And then the other one. Sorry that
We have a King Henry.
Sorry, the microphone is throwing out the autofocus there.
It has a ribbon around it.
And this one is chocolate.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want to boob it.
Fancy cakes.
So, it smells amazing. So,
So we're going to eat cake and write crap shots.
so warning,
Cake.
we're brought to eat some cake on camera, but
I want the lemon cake, please.
I want the chocolate cake.
someone else. I have this laptop, so someone else gets to cut the cakes.
Andy, do you want to cut the cake?
I'd be
As
glad
our
to.
guest of honor?
Dale is in chat and asked whether there'll be any left at 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, we can save some for Dale. Right? Yeah. Hey, later tonight on AFK.
Oh,
Wow.
This is really
There's
exciting.
a ribbon wrapped
I know,
around
right?
this. That is it's amazing. Look at that again. Did people see that?
Well, here, let's take. We can do
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah,
This will
yeah.
make
just
this will
simple
make
blocks.
cutting it easier as well.
Right. That is decadent. That is...
There we go. So tonight on AFK, our good friend Dale, who a lot of people in chat were very excited to
We should unribbon this cake, too.
hear from, is going to be running
Best way to do it.
a bunch of people through a game of
Paranoia.
Paranoia. So that'll be tonight at 6 on AFK. We're very excited about it.
Oh, friend computer.
Pieces of ribbon.
I suspect my companion is under the thrall of the commie mutants.
The Moat Man. Now, were these two $50 cakes or a $30 cake and a $70 cake or what? not gonna lie, these did not encapsulate the full $100, but we'll buy more cake some other time.
It's shockingly difficult to spend $100 on a non-wedding cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine. And again, I said this last night that we wanted to balance quality and quantity so that we weren't just getting like an acre-sized like Save on Foods sheet cake.
That would be lame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try harder.
Well, the thing is also with
But now we have a cake contingency fund.
also like a quick turnaround.
contingency
Like
fund?
you could order a $100 cake, but it would take
Like
well,
6 weeks.
Not 6 weeks, but they'd need like more than 24 hours, less than
Andy?
24 hours
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah.
That's a good
I'll
way.
trade you.
Yeah, you may be
I,
better at
I,
knots.
I had to pick the knot with pliers.
Like two cakes passing the night.
Yeah.
Can I have some of both cakes?
Now, is there a good way to do this? Other
So-
than just like a pizza way? Just
I think
like
just the pizza way is probably fine.
okay.
The pizza way.
Eighths, perhaps?
Yes,
Yeah.
probably. It looks like it.
We are now at Def Cake 1. So, while the cakes are being dealt with, did we have any ideas for the crapshoot? What was your what did you say just
Torturing
before,
hamsters.
before we went?
No.
What did you say before we went live, Cam?
A pronunciation guide for phrases that wouldn't have existed more than 50 years ago, or more than 10 years ago, or 20 years. Basically, like an emergency briefing for time travelers entering our time.
Nice.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Selfie. Selfie.
You might need to pick the marzipan lemons off.
Oh, shoot, I've already cut them.
That's
Oh.
okay. There's other ones. Wow.
There's little like petals.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah,
idea. how
the
you
chocolate
include that.
pedaling on the it's
this ribbon
amazing.
of something.
Marzipan,
Marzipan.
probably.
I would like a slice of the lemon cake,
So would
please.
you like some marzipan
Yes.
lemons?
Yes, please.
Okay.
If the option
Is
exists.
it marzipan?
does.
I think so.
It does, and it is good.
Now I want an acre of cake in a crap
that
shop.
A caker?
A caker?
Is that like a cankle?
Oh, I don't want to breathe all over this cake. Let me see. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, yo, this cake is thick.
Whereas
Thick.
these petals are hazelnut chocolate.
Wow.
I cannot have that.
Oh. Damn.
You have a hazelnut allergy?
Yes.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
All right.
That's a good thing that we
It's
know.
not
Ways
Anaphylaxis.
to
But you're just like,
accidentally
oops, today?
kill Cam.
I won't die from it, but I will get like
we'll
I'll
make
be out
sure
of
that
commission.
Yeah.
Who else would like lemon?
Me.
Would you like marzipan lemons?
Yes, please. I love marzipan.
Marlemzapans.
I'm so excited about this cake.
No. What's a homstar? Marzipan.
No.
Marzipan.
No. No. No.
What the shit just happened?
He's trying to do Homestar Runner's voice, and
Okay.
he can't.
Marzipan.
Bite on
Closer.
this fork.
It's like marzipan.
I
Yeah.
am Homestar 10.
He's got a lisp.
Yeah.
Homestar10.net.
No arms?
It's .com.
Oops.
Just
This man's like
just
slice
slop
thick.
the rest of it onto the.
Flop it.
It doesn't need to be a neat slice of cake.
Just chunk it.
Just choke it.
Should I get a separate knife for this cake?
Yeah, maybe he was trying to do
Or
Homestar.
maybe
No,
just
Homestar is different,
wash that
There
knife.
you are. And there's early Homestar and later Homestar. Sound of it.
which they do as distinct characters.
Yes.
Right? Like they maintain, like they go whenever they have like a flashback, they do like Homestar's old voice.
It's true.
I love that show.
So good. Anybody
So-
else for it?
Oh my god.
For lemon?
Oh yeah, no, I'm in for lemon,
Okay.
big time.
With the marzipan? Would you or the
Can I
regular?
just wipe a little?
Yeah, go
Um,
for it.
just I don't know this. I guess sure. I can just grab a lemon. I guess.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Crapshot idea. JRPG member is distressed when the player takes away all their good gear just before they enter a major area. Am I going to get cutscene killed? Right.
Oh yeah.
I wish we could
Thank
like.
you.
I sort of wish we had the budget to do like, sort of like Dark Souls speedrun cutscene joke. You know, the, like very serious scene, and the guy's just like wearing a loincloth.
Wearing a loincloth with the Ulasil crown and a catalyst and a short bow.
I mean, you can do the thing where it's just like, you know, it's like, we need you to like slay the dragon of this realm, and then he like.
I don't think we need another slice. We just
Nope.
need.
Well, I was,
What about Paul?
Oh, you yes.
Oh, Paul, did you want lemon or
Um,
chocolate?
Are you gonna
I was gonna have some of this.
yeah, we are.
Would you like another?
We're out of plates, so Paul's going to have his later. Is what
Yeah,
is
I-
what James said.
Yeah, I can have mine later.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, I've ruined everything with my butt.
Yeah, like the king requests.
Not possible, Andy.
The mighty hero of the realm, slay the dragon or whatever, and it, cuts over to them. They're wearing like almost nothing.
James.
They run up to the nearest wall and like clip through it, and then it just like goes. Blink.
Since I know you're watching, James, could you bring us some paper towel so we can wipe down this knife?
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wipe it down with my tongue. Which nobody
He
wants.
might not be watching.
That's erotic.
It is. I'll do it.
There. One
A nervous substitute teacher.
nervous substitute teacher.
Sad cuddling. I think we've already done angry hugs, so maybe not.
Angry what?
Remember Molly and I did angry hugs?
That was really, really transcendent.
I mean, when you're sad cuddling that's the thing. I feel like that's
What's
when you
wrong
need
with
a
sad
cuddle.
cuddling?
Yeah, that's when you need a cuddle.
Yeah.
Are you saying there's something wrong about sad cuddling?
Look,
Sensual
you made the
ASMR
Cameron
knife
cry.
licking.
Oh.
Wow.
And it's just like,
How have we not done a crap shot about ASMR
We
yet?
should do one.
Yeah.
Wait, is that? Oh, I see. I got you.
I feel like lots of people have done shitty ASMR, so we need to do something more exciting than that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's ASMR for angle grinder, lol.
Or there's also like I've seen a couple of videos of like people doing ASMR and then stuff happens during it. So I don't know what a good line to take on that is.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so because where is the exaggeration made? Because if we want to avoid it being
I think
like
it could be
a
someone.
bad, awful sound.
I think someone doing ASMR, but the things they're saying are not relaxing at all.
Maybe it's in a very ASMR voice, but it's like,
What about, how like there's this sort of like Foley joke where you use something that is almost nothing like what the sound is actually produced. It's like behind the scenes ASMR, and they're doing stuff, and it's creating these relaxing noises, but it's like stuff that doesn't look like it should make that
I'm
noise.
feeding a hamster into a grinder.
I got it out
Do
for
we need to have a
hamsters
talk
today.
about you and a hamster?
Dave spokesman. Come on down to Dave's discount. Dave's discount ASMR.
Actually, it would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the people asking, ASMR is what's the S stand for?
Sominal or something.
Sexual.
Yeah.
Because I know the MR is meridian response. ASMR. Load.
Like
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Sucks to your ass, Mom.
It's sort of the it's like a kind of a tingling sensation that you get on like your neck and back and head and sort of all over when you hear certain sounds. And so ASMR videos, there's tons of them on YouTube. It's basically the idea is that you wear headphones and then people like make noises really close to the microphone, or they talk like this, but like right close to I can't do it right now because the mic's up here. Like right close to the microphone, and it sort of gives you.
Now handle it.
Fuck. That's what I'm talking about, right? I want to do an ASMR video about something that should not be spoken with that voice, right? You probably didn't hear Alex. He was doing the like Onyxia wipe.
You just call me.
I'm a Navy SEAL.
with over 300 confirmed kills.
Copy pasta ASMR.
Oh man.
Russian sleep depot ASMR.
Hang on, let me just
Would
Google
anybody
it.
like some water?
Yes, please.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, this cake is so good. I could totally eat another slice. Maybe if there's some left over tonight. And then I got to the end of my slice and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try
That-
the other one.
It was delicious, but I'm done. It's so sweet though.
Trump speeches ASMR.
No.
Okay.
The Taken
We do
speech
one of those crap
ASMR
shots
is
where
pretty
Alex
good.
and Cameron rattle off names of MTG deck lists, but instead it's names of bizarre music genres like normcore and lowercase.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Witch House. Quite like Witch House.
Yeah, I like Witch House too.
But that's a real
But it
one.
sounds ridiculous.
But yeah, there's a lot of I think there's definitely a a good thing there for coming up with a bunch of dumb.
Somebody said ASMR hostage negotiation. What if somebody
Ooh.
has hostages and they want the negotiator to speak in ASMR?
We're trying to get you everything you want. I can't get you a helicopter.
With like a bullhorn?
Like a bullhorn with a microphone right up it. Oh man.
I know that everybody makes a big deal out of ASMR, and it's just like, oh, those wonderful noises. But a lot of people get that from, like, I guess normal things like music and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
How open are you to receiving or using a fully formed script? We're open to it. I mean,
I had an inspiration.
oh, frosty glasses and bottled water. Look at that.
I'll just take a bottle of water.
Yeah, for those of us who actually don't like their water super cold.
I love it super.
Oh, I like
Great.
mine super cold, but
Yeah.
Dang.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll just huff on it. I like the tray too.
The only thing that I could find that was flat.
Who there in the chat knows it was some writer or from some movie, and someone was describing how they always remembered the eating hot pie with very cold water,
Huh.
and it made a lasting impression on them. And I can't remember who made that comparison, but yeah, maybe an author, it might be Sondheim, I can't remember. But if you know who it is, shout it out.
So we have on the Crapshot previously used an almost completed script from the chat. We just you gotta be cool with us completely changing it. Like when we were doing the sketches, people would be like, "Hey, can I send you a script?" And we'd be like, "Yes, but
We're gonna change it.
you got to be cool with us completely changing it if we feel like it, or even going, oh, that's a cool idea, but I want to do it this way." And
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
so
Yeah, the big thing, if you are sending us stuff, either a fully formed script or ideas or whatever on the chat, by doing that, obviously we don't have like a legal thing, but by doing that, you are giving that to us.
yes, you are allowing us to use it.
In whatever capacity we so desire. You still can use it too,
Yeah.
but you are giving that to us. So just keep that in mind if for some reason that is a problem for you.
Crapshot idea, guys. The stream has died. Crew looks around. Beach drop sound coming from far away. Did someone let Beach into the streaming office? Switch camera to the streaming office. The streaming PC is now Beach, with several computer cables sticking out of him. We did do one where Beach was a router, which is very similar.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
Desert Bus 9.
Right, yeah, that was during a Desert Bus one.
That was
yeah.
pre this Desert Bus, wasn't it? No, it was last Desert
No, it
Bus.
was previous one.
Actually, Digital Seahorse, we've always made sure to credit people who have submitted sketch ideas.
Crapshot's not so much because nobody gets credit for a crapshot.
Yeah, we just don't put writing credits on Crapshots because they're so.
Yeah, nobody gets
They're
right.
so
Not even us.
collaborative. Crapshot idea: camera Alex typing a mean chat message, then monologuing internally for a while about how he shouldn't send it. Smash cut to him smirking. Smash cut to adding a kappa. Smash cut to getting purged. Smash cut to him going fuck. I mean, that sounds very similar also to the one we did with the like show me tits.
Yeah. The sort of thought process of like, I'm gonna say something really cruel, Kappa.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the get out of jail free card.
I said I used a kappa. That means there's no responsibility.
Yep.
Well, I was actually talking about this with
All right, I want to try.
chat, I guess.
Sets me off.
Yesterday, because we've got the new,
Chocolate.
the sort of beige kappa,
Yeah.
and it's like, and somebody wrote
Thanks,
something
Alex.
and put that icon after it, and I was like, I still don't
looks
quite know
amazing.
whether that icon means like
Is it
that was
double Kappa?
sarcastic, or whether it means that is something beige would
Holy
say.
shit.
Is it Choco Hazelnut?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And the problem is that for something like Kappa, like for most emotes, it doesn't matter that much because they're sort of for emphasis. But the idea with the Kappa thing is it makes what you previously said actually mean the opposite. So it's very important that everybody understands what that line, what that image or signal means. Otherwise,
It is
it's very
sometimes
confusing.
nice having a clear signifier denoting sarcasm.
Noxo, we
Yeah.
actually we
I
did
mean, people
that.
use the /s, but
We did that like 2 years ago, actually.
What?
Noxo says a crap shot of just making Andy do things, IDK, but I just like to watch Andy
Right,
do
yeah,
stuff.
we did that one.
We
where he
literally did one that
nothing.
was just a slow pan in on Andy doing absolutely nothing. And we were like, there, is that what you want? And people were like, this is the
Yeah.
best crap shot ever.
It's like
That's incredibly complimentary. Thank you.
yeah.
All right, let's maybe work up this musical genres one. So this is basically it's like the deck list one where you're like this thing.
Oh,
that
okay. I think I
right.
see where you're going.
Like so name fictional musical genre and then explain what that is.
Vaporcore.
Okay.
Vaporwave is a real musical genre.
Yeah. What?
But
What's
vaporcore.
What's vaporcore though?
Or how about vaporwave?
Vaporwave. That's. It's like vaporwave, but danker.
Dankwave.
It's
So
like
it's like
vaporwave, but unspeakably lamer.
There's a website that categorizes all musical genres and their interconnected relationships.
Right.
I don't know where it is. And the really useful part about it was that it has samples of each of them.
Oh yeah, I've seen that website. It's great
Yeah.
for their.
Skrunk rock.
I'm
just writing down these ideas from the chat.
There's
Yeah.
one for electronic.
Chad is
music
great at
that
coming up with these
started
things.
Wondercore. Yes.
It's Japanese.
Grim folk.
Graham.
Yeah.
Wondercore. It's Japanese.
It's Japanese. Foam core.
Foam core. It uses a lot of synthetic sounds.
But it doesn't hold up.
murder swing. I like.
What's murder swing? It's where you get to murder people who listen to electro swing.
Love you, Ben.
God damn.
Death country. Ooh, core collapse. Like that. That's good.
So hey, Cam.
I'm just writing down all these ideas.
While Graham was working on that, fun story. Where I was walking in today and I saw
Frog grog.
a teenager with long hair wearing a Slayer hoodie,
Yeah.
and I was like,
I didn't know people still like Slayer.
"That's what I was thinking." I was like, "This seems normal and fine." But I'm old. Like, this
Yeah.
is what teenagers with long hair wore when I was in high school.
Yeah, when you would carve Slayer into your arm,
I-
douse it with vodka, and light it on fire.
I like
we didn't
land
do that.
shanty.
Yeah, I wrote that one down.
Shanty
Yeah,
is very good.
I've got that.
Oh, I've never been to sea, but I always thought it would be.
I like that.
Could we throw in some more ludicrous actual things in there? Just,
It's pretty
No.
ludicrous.
but like,
Oyster
actual-
no,
jazz.
but actual weird musical subgenres, right?
Just ones that sound weird, like acid
Core
jazz.
hop.
Well, I thought the idea was that we never we don't use real ones, so that we can make up whatever we want.
Yeah.
I mean, Southern rap actually
Well, but like,
exists.
usually
That's Killer Mike.
you sort of insert or mix in a few real ones with the fake ones, right? Like with the
I like-
If
I
you're
with the
really
deck
like-
names.
I really like prog grog.
the way we did the magic one was we started with a couple of goofy sounding real deck names and very quickly transitioned
Right.
into
Right. So what are some of our favorite actual ridiculous?
noise core. Like
Witch House.
I mean, Witch House
Wi-
is kind of
really?
like, yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of it's a real genre.
Witch House.
Do you ever see like bands where they have a bunch of symbols in their names, like triangles and stuff, but instead of letters?
No.
Oh, okay.
Witch house. Here, hang on.
Like Bala Macabre was.
Yeah, but Bella and
Witch
are
house,
great.
also known as drag or haunted house, is an occult-themed dark electronic music genre and visual aesthetic that emerged in the early 2010s. The music is heavily influenced by chopped and screwed hip-hop soundscapes, industrial and noise experimentation, and features use of synthesizers, drum machines, obscure samples, droning repetition, and heavily altered ethereal, indiscernible vocals.
That sounds kind of cool.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
sweet.
yeah.
It's totally sweet.
Yeah, it's like if you didn't. If you wished industrial music was a little more like
Musical.
musical.
Ooh.
Common
Yes.
typographic elements in artist and track names include triangles, crosses, and other Unicode symbols, which are seen by some as a method of keeping the scene underground and harder to search for on the internet, as well as references to television series Twin Peaks and Charmed.
Yeah, like if
Is-
you wish Skinny Puppy didn't give you a headache.
Then you'll like Witch House.
Yeah.
Is white metal a thing?
Yes, it is, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Gray metal.
Grayscale metal. Color
The,
swatch metal.
Oops.
I actually watched a video the other day about
Unblack metal. Oh,
about
yeah. Christian metal.
Yeah.
extra tone. That's pretty awesome.
What was
That's
that?
extra tone.
What's that?
That's one of these genres that whether it actually is music or not could be debatable. It's music that is played at least 1,000 BPM.
Oh, it's speedcore.
No. Speedcore is like 200 BPM, if that.
What was it called?
This is
Witch House.
the snare is so
I have
fast that it actually just becomes a solid.
Somewhere.
a solid
a Witch
tone.
House playlist you can
That's
hear
the
when
extra
you
tone.
hear it.
Huh.
It's basically unlistenable.
Yeah, anything released.
What the?
If the idea of Witch House appeals to you, look up Sacred Bones, the record label.
Okay.
What is this?
Okay.
I'm waiting for the drop.
There might not be one.
Oh, there
Yeah.
it is. Wait. Let's go back and actually listen to that drop. Here we are. Okay.
Oh fuck! Somebody tried. My cable's like come unstuck. That really sounds like he went to hit the drop and like something came loose,
Yeah.
and now they're panicking.
Oh god, there's worse than construction outside your house on a Sunday morning.
Wow.
Is this real? That's real.
Yep.
What is it?
Extra tone.
Okay.
It's more of I feel like it's more of like a
Extra tone, true tone, Pantone.
Pantone actually is pretty good. I like that.
Copper tone.
Toner
Ultra
gray.
tone.
I think extra tone is more of like I feel like it's more of like an exercise, or in like it's like an art piece, as opposed to actually something that people
Yeah.
are.
Could we do like a K-pop, L-pop, Aleph pop,
Yeah.
Omega Pop.
Mu pop?
Ooh,
Well, wouldn't that just be anything from Planet Mu?
I like beard tone.
Yeah.
Tone. Smooth peanut butter jazz.
Chunky peanut butter jazz.
Chunky peanut butter jazz.
Crunchy peanut butter jazz.
It's like, what's the difference? It's like, oh, they smashed the oboe over the.
All right, so let's.
They grate the oboe.
How do we start these crap shots? I can never remember.
R and PB and J.
I mean, having
Run
Cam
PBJ,
and
run
Kathleen
PM.
Yeah, it should be YouTube.
discussing
Yeah.
together.
So it should be.
Maybe lamenting.
So-
the
I mean,
state
it
of-
could be just
'cause
like, hey,
the-
what are you listening to, man?
Yeah, because before it was like I'm looking for a new deck list, and it was like suggestion and reason it won't work.
Okay.
Right? Was the back and forth.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like
I'm so bored of music. I need something new to listen to.
have you, yeah. Then have you what sort of like I need a completely different I
Are
need
you-
I need a
are you
completely new
burned out?
genre.
Are
Right,
you
yeah,
burned out
somebody's
on Witch
super-
House? Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's super
Which house
blasé.
was so early 2010s.
Yeah.
Right, it's really stagnated. Well, I mean, that's the thing that happens, right?
Yeah.
You kind of like explore the configuration of space of a genre, and it stops being interesting. Or
Have you
not, I guess.
I
thought about?
I like
some genres manage to last forever.
I like Witch House,
Vaporwave.
and then Witch House as in like
Who's on
Which-
first?
Yeah. Or it's like, have you thought about well, what about Vaporwave? It's like, there's only so many Seinfeld remixes I can listen to.
Yeah.
Can
Which
somebody
Seinfeld
explain to me,
remixes?
like,
and Simpsons is the other big one.
yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck is up with the like Simpsons vaporwave shit?
It's
on YouTube?
hilarious.
I don't understand.
They're
it.
stoned.
It's not supposed to be understood. It's
Okay, just
it's just experienced, I think.
It's super ironic.
even if there's like
Yeah.
a stupid reason for it.
The people who like listen to listening to that are also the kind of people who like walking around in their normcore jeans.
The fuck are normcore jeans?
We're falling down a deep rabbit hole of
I'm
tangential
Those
culture.
those are normal jeans.
Are those just jeans?
They're specifically like mom jeans, like
yeah, like
unflattering jeans.
high-waisted, assless jeans that are kind of loose.
Huh.
Yeah, like okay, I made I made that Seinfeld reference for a good reason. Do you remember how the people dressed in Seinfeld? Imagine young, hip museum employees dressing like that. That's normcore. It's already like come and gone. It was like here for like a
Yeah.
hot second. It was very trendy, like 3, 4 years ago, maybe.
I sometimes get.
I definitely have seen like a sketch comedy about that.
I sometimes get very self-conscious about how behind the times I am, and then I hear shit like this, and I'm like,
No,
I'm not missing anything.
That's not great Seinfeld vaporwave though.
I'm so sorry I didn't find better Seinfeld vaporwave. Are you okay?
We're learning a lot here today, chat.
Okay. So,
I like thrash rash. Ooh.
Road rash,
okay, so then what about
incurable rash.
vaporwave?
Did we want to stick just with genre names, or did we want to throw in some band names related to this?
Genre names, I think.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about vaporwave? What's that? Oh, it's like vaporwave, but unspeakably lamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's dank enough for my tastes.
Yeah.
All right.
I almost want to
Some-
make a joke
So
that's
which
like,
one-
oh, you
which
listen
one
to
next?
future pop? No, it's kind of old.
Yeah.
So Gangnam Pile.
Gundam Pile. That sounds like like Gangnam Style, but just like super overdriven and like the bass blown completely out.
Terminal step. You can only listen to it once.
Actually, I like the idea of like not talking about specific bands, but there's a genre that's just like Aerosmith. The band? No, the genre of music. It's just people who the music is just Aerosmith music
Yeah.
or whatever.
No,
It's like, so cover songs? No.
No, just
You don't quite
more
get
like
it.
greatest hits.
It's a whole
Here,
genre.
just pick one of these.
I'm looking for something.
I'll just pick one.
Grim folk.
What
Isn't
about
that just
Grimfolk?
Agalok?
Yeah. That's
I don't get it.
funny.
More like Fraggle Rock.
I don't get that joke.
Agalok is a they were like it was a genre that they were a metal band, but they had a lot of like folk
take all
elements,
the-
and that it was
Take all the
very
metal
like
parts out of an Opeth album, and that's Agalok.
yeah.
Brown Note, I like.
Brown Note.
So you're saying this
Brown
is
out. I don't like that dirty
Brown
production.
Note. Brown
Yeah,
Note.
yeah.
Sound fuck.
Sound fuck.
It's like, do you have a sample that? Yeah.
or just like ear fuck.
You're fuck as a genre.
all right. What about Brown Note? The production's too dirty. Skrunk Rock.
The production's too clean.
Yeah. Skrunk rock.
The fuck
Very
is-
commercial.
Too commercial. Yeah. Wondercore, what's that? It's Japanese.
Rockassilly.
Yeah. No, I want them to be singing in English.
Rockassilly, that's so serious.
Rock is silly. It's too serious.
Do you like K-pop? And it's like, or like having some kind of objection to it, and then being like, well, not that you should listen to K-pop, but what about like L-pop or M-pop?
Yeah, just another letter.
Yeah,
Lambda pop.
yeah. Kappa pop.
Like, what's
Omega
pop?
pop.
Lithuania pop.
That's true. If you don't like K-pop, you should try Kappa pop.
Yeah,
It's like K-pop, but
I should
super
try
sarcastic
Kappa pop.
about
Should
it.
I? No, I was just fucking with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, God no.
It's like no, I liked yours. It's like K-pop, but ironic.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they don't like K-pop either, but they're playing it.
But it's cool to like K-pop, so I think you're allowed to like K-pop.
What's your
But
objection
the fact that it's
Wonderful.
cool to like K-pop means that it's also cool to not like K-pop for some people because it's too mainstream.
Goodbye.
What's your objection to Wondercore?
I'm working on it. I don't know. Maybe just right? Like I think I'm allowed to just dismiss things.
I didn't already use it, did I? No. All right.
More like blundercore.
K-pop, please. What about Kappa pop? What's that? It's like K-pop at first, but ironic.
Mic pop. That would be the worst.
This is completely unrelated.
It's just the entire all their songs are just like using alliterative P's.
Peter Piper picked.
Apparently, you are super loud, Paul.
Oh,
According
I
to one person.
apologize.
Shundercore.
Shunter.
Ugh. When I was living in Vancouver, I believe I've told this story before, but like, there's got to be a name for this genre. We went and saw like some very We saw a showcase full of experimental bands, and one guy opened his set by saying, "I've always been impressed with how much noise there is to be found in silence," or something like that. Then played a blank tape through a Sony Walkman through a series of effects pedals for like half an hour. As one like freeform musical sculpture.
Cage pop.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Cage Pop
Oh wow. Fuck.
really peaked.
or Cage Core.
Yeah, Cage core is better.
Cage
actually.
Core, yeah.
Cage core.
John
John
Cage.
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 Yeah.
God, I wanted to put a 433 joke into Corp Line, like a musical adaptation or something like that.
Yeah.
We should.
It's
we,
remixes of 433.
we should play a segment of. We should have Edith on playing a segment of the Innsbruck Primal Scream Therapy Men's Choir, performing a cover of 433.
I need to go get my phone. So I
Just
can
like here's an
write it
excerpt,
down.
and it's nothing, and then.
No, it's just screaming.
What?
The Tourette Syndrome Barbershop Quartet.
Well, the Primal Scream Therapy Men's Choir is an existing group in Corpline.
Oh, okay.
They yell a lot.
Yeah, basically it's like anytime it's like they're doing 042 and it's just like guys screaming. They're doing this. It's the same clip of guys screaming.
Oh,
I do
God.
like that. It's like, yeah, they're doing a cover of 433. I actually want to hear that. Okay, well, it's just, guy screaming. It's like, I don't know what I expected.
It's what it says on the tin.
Who was that? Gekioryu. That's a terrible pun. Good job.
What?
Wondercore. What's that? It's Japanese. I don't think it'll work out for me.
Oh.
Wow!
I actually don't get it. Like, what's the Wondercore thing?
Wondercore is the exerciser?
It's a workout device.
Oh.
We did the. You remember the sweeted Japanese commercials
He wasn't on our team.
on Loading Ready?
No, I wasn't here for that.
Oh, okay.
Also the guess the ad thing.
Oh, right, yeah. Anyway, it's like the commercial is like a guy in a series of situations that always ended up with him falling over, and then it hard cuts to him falling, but he's actually on this like ab machine. He's like,
Oh, okay.
I'm fine.
And it goes,
Right,
da
right,
da
right.
da da Wondercore.
Yeah.
As he like springs up.
Okay.
I
Anyway.
mean, combining with the other idea, the ASMR metal is pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. So K-pop, please. What about Kappa Pop? What's that? It's like K-pop, but ironic. In a good way? Oh, God, no. Hey, what about Cage Core?
It's like,
What's that?
I feel it.
Remixes of 433?
Or it's like, it's an entire genre of music that misses the point of 433.
Should that actually be Kathleen's response? Like, oh, yes, the entire genre of music that is like really sarcastically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
ASMR and
Wow.
Well
Solid.
It's even more sensual.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers.
He keeps highlighting all
I
this.
know, it'd be like,
I think that might actually be a real thing.
I don't care. I want it in here.
I mean, isn't ASMR and B, isn't that like the Yin Yang twins?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, God,
Maybe.
let me whisper in your ear.
Yeah, there's definitely like whispering in as a song thing is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Let the bodies
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called, but it's not called that.
I've been listening to Mouth Mood so much recently. It's so good. It's so good.
that's the best song
The-
on Mouth Moods.
It's, I don't know.
Awkward
tough.
grunt or annoyed grunt is really, really.
I've been listening to Wow Wow almost on loop. I can't get it out of my head. Just the Wild Wild West remix.
Yeah, where he just starts. talking gibberish.
God,
You don't want to see my hand where my hand be at.
I want to do something with disco, like something like
It is
compact-
433, that's
compact
what I
disco
thought.
Or corrupted disco, or something
I thought it was that.
overwritten disco. There's got to be something in there.
Sine Wave 2000?
What about
Only
ASMR
spelled
and B?
S-E-I-N.
Actually, it was like, what about ASMR and B? My ears are shot. It's like, I can't hear it.
Yeah, too
Right?
quiet.
Yeah, like it's too quiet. I can't hear it.
Almost. Can't.
Slipped disco.
Slip disco. That's very good.
Disco what disco? Disco.
Disco.
Oh, right,
Disco.
foam core.
What
Disco.
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 No, it's like, do you listen to Co? What Co? Disco.
Disco.
That's so shitty.
That's great.
That actually makes me angry.
I like it though. It's so fast.
Which one? What was that? Sorry, I was.
Do you listen to Co? What Co? Disco.
No.
Okay.
I was like,
Yes.
no.
No.
Discord. Discord.
Discord. Yeah.
Oh, my friends are
No,
on
no.
Disco cord.
What about land shanty?
I-
Shanty is really good. I like that.
It's like there's only so many songs about steel mills I can deal with.
What about thorium?
It's
What do you
just
mean?
no. It's songs about steel mills sinking.
Once you've heard one song about a steel mill
Or
sinking,
a
you've heard
steel
them
mill
all.
hit an iceberg and sank.
Foundation is melting.
What about space shanties? What are those? It's just covers of the Commander Thinks Aloud.
Oh.
Wow.
Um,
Oh, not Datco. That's an entirely different genre, actually. Oh, right. Disco Datco. I got you.
thorium. What's that? You know, it has none of the properties of metal, but is still classified as one.
Very nice.
Oh,
It doesn't behave like metal at all, except for it actually forces us to redefine how metals were classified.
wow. Stupid thorium.
Well, it's powdery and it doesn't it isn't very ductile, but it's conductive,
That's
right?
weird.
So that's why, all the high school definitions of metals, shiny,
Kathleen,
hard.
did you take a tab of E earlier?
No, I'm just fidgeting.
So what was it, Cam? Well, it has all the
It has.
It has
many properties of metal.
No, it has none of the properties.
yeah, but it's still metal.
But it's still but it's still classified as metal.
Yeah, it actually redefined how we define metals. How we defined all genres of metal.
But it's still classified as metal.
That's really funny.
Oh yeah.
I want something lighter.
So prog rock.
How about metallic hydrogen?
Prog rock.
Really? Have they made that? No.
Oh, their new album's out? No, I was like, how about Metallic Hydrogen? They have a new album out? No.
No.
Duh.
No. They haven't
just-
made anything yet.
Yeah.
Sorry. So what's the response? I want something lighter.
Yeah.
How about Metallic Hydrogen?
Is their album finally out? No.
Dirge pop.
What's the exit strategy for all?
I actually kind of like ending it on that. Is their album finally out? No.
It's very conceptual. I like that.
Yeah. I like how this is turning into chemistry jokes.
That's fine.
Okay.
Is that enough?
Well, let's read it and see
Okay.
how long this takes.
So we need. Who keeps highlighting everything?
It's not me.
It's really irritating.
James.
I don't know why he would.
Yamas.
It just
Wait,
it
who's
just
this?
highlights.
Possibly.
Who's that in there?
No, it's Paul.
Paul.
I'm the only one in here, but I haven't touched the thing.
It
Well,
just
who's the
every
anonymous iguana?
That's me. No, I don't know who that is. Every couple minutes, it just all goes pink.
Okay, but hold on. You and
should
Paul
see a
and
doctor.
one other user who's anonymous is
How
in
the
here?
fuck did
Apparently,
what?
there is an extra user in here.
That's not possible.
That
So
is
creepy.
weird. Oh.
5 meters, man. They're inside the dock.
Look, anonymous iguana, show yourself. What's your name? Type it out.
Sometimes Google Docs just fucks up like this. Like sometimes
Weird.
it just adds new users. All right. So what's the beginning of this is just like help.
Yeah, it's like, I am so bored with my catalog.
It's not even a catalog anymore. I call it a sump. It's like your music sump.
I haven't found a new band in months.
I went back and I've resorted to listening to. It's like if I don't find a new band in months, I might die. I listened to Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' greatest hits last night, and I liked it. Which is
Or just like I called up the cable company just so I could listen to the whole music.
Yeah.
Spotify
Or no,
has run
or I
I haven't listened to everything on Spotify.
Spotify has run dry.
if I don't find a new genre of music, I'm gonna wind up listening to the Police on YouTube again. I'm gonna wind up having to lock the door and listen to the Police again, or listen to Sting.
Yeah, the Police are sweet. Sting is not. Sting's solo work is maybe not as good.
Actually, now I kind of want to listen to Wrapped Around Your Finger.
Oh yeah,
It's a great song.
yeah. The Police have put out some good albums.
Yeah.
You know what you can't listen to or even buy online?
What?
Anything from Tool,
Yeah.
which I only discovered after I had a mighty need to listen to Anima. And
Yeah.
I was like, I have the CD, but like if I want to put it on my phone, I have to like dig it out, put it on my laptop,
Yeah.
rip it, and then transfer it to my phone. What a pain in the
Why
ass.
did they not
Yeah.
sell it online?
Because their label has, Tool has been. Part of the reason there hasn't been a new Tool album in forever is that they have been in a dispute with their label,
Oh,
and their label has not been managing their music at all.
That sucks.
Yeah.
well,
There's rumors though it might finally come online because they're going on tour this summer.
Yeah, and that's kind of why Maynard has had like 4 different bands,
Right.
because he still likes making music,
Yeah.
Right.
but Tool is kind of in limbo.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But I re-listened to it. Now I'm super jealous that you're seeing Tool and I'm not.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
I'm so jealous.
They're gonna be so old. Maynard's gonna be like wearing a corset.
I don't know what he looks like now.
He's probably still, weird looking.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is though, I re-listened to it because I eventually caved. I was like, all right, I can't. So I was like, no Apple Music, no Spotify. I will just buy it because I was not at home, so
Right.
I could not go home and just put it on.
Right.
So I was like, so eventually, I was like, there's gotta be a way to listen to this album. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I just listened to it on YouTube on my phone, and I was like, this album rocks!
Yeah.
Oh, God!
All right, read this.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, yeah. Help, I need new music. I'm so bored with my playlist. If I don't find a new genre or something, I'm gonna have to listen to Sting on YouTube.
Are you burned out on Witch House?
Yeah, it's so early 2010s. It's really stagnated.
Have you thought about Vaporwave?
There's only so many Steinfeld remixes I can handle.
What about Vapewave?
What's that?
Oh, it's like Vaporwave, but unspeakably lamer.
It's not dank enough.
What about Brown Note?
Production's too dirty.
Skrunk Rock?
Oh yeah, right. We never finished that.
Uh,
Or we can do a different one. I really like Prog Grog.
Prog rock.
Krog.
Grog, grog.
what would be the... Okay, before Brown Note is really bassy, right?
Yeah.
I forgot there was a hole in the middle of the script. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, instead of prog rock, it's like, no.
Skrunk Rock? No. Wondercore? What's that?
All right.
Or like,
no.
Just the hard no.
Nope.
Nope.
well, do you remember, Cameron, do you remember when the Mars Volta came out? And they were like, hey, what if we did prog rock, but it wasn't as good? And
Everybody I knew at the time was really into it.
I believe my friend Jeremy summed it up best. It's like, this is the album that made Yes say no.
Damn.
Oh fuck, Devil Dan, Prog Rock. That's really good.
Prog rock.
Yeah.
Prague?
PR.
Oh, Prague.
Yeah.
Prog
Wonder-
rock?
Sugar
Sure.
Shot likes Mars Volta.
I'm sorry, Julie.
Hello.
Wow.
I have no opinion on it. I just know that all my friends really liked it at the time.
I was just thinking with the as a response to the Skrunk Rock, be like, Skrunk Rock is something to do with like, isn't that just Skrunk Punk? But just I like the word Skrunk Punk. It's just
Skrunk punk with better production values.
yeah. Who cares?
Oh, that's just mainstream. That's just mainstream skrunk punk.
Or Scrunk Rock that's just what Hot Topic did to Scrunk Punk.
Oh wow. There we go.
Decent.
All right. Go from there, Ken.
Scrunk Rock?
Ugh, that's just what Hot Topic did to Scrunk Punk.
Wondercore.
What's that?
It's Japanese.
I don't think it'll work out for me.
K-pop?
Please.
What about Kappa Pop?
What's that?
It's like K-pop, but ironic.
In a good way?
Oh, God, no. Hey, what about Cagecore?
Oh yes, the entire genre that misses the point of 433.
What about ASMR&B?
It's too quiet.
Foamcore?
Too synthetic. Doesn't hold up.
Do you listen to Co?
What co?
Disco.
Oh no.
What about Thorium?
I'm not familiar with it.
Well, it has none of the properties of metal, but it's still classified as metal.
I want something lighter.
Metallic hydrogen?
Is their new album finally out?
No.
All right.
I love the back and forth.
And
the
that's
quick
the
sort of
Yeah.
And that's
ping
the end?
pong. It's
Yeah.
lovely.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
great rhythms from there.
Or, yeah, Thorium should have almost none of the properties of metal.
Is
Still
there
classified as
is there a
metal.
little variation? So Cam isn't just what about.
I mean, that's what it was before, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just it's
I
like
guess
the.
so.
It's
I
the,
just as like different wordings and stuff. Just to switch it up a little bit.
I mean, I did try to. I guess he says "what about" a couple times.
I think that's an offline
Yeah, we can.
rating pass.
Yeah.
We can change that. Yeah.
Do we have? This is gonna sound weird. Do we have access to Andy tomorrow?
You
Yes.
certainly do, to all of me.
Yeah. So everybody who's not on the can I talk about the plan?
Well, we've talked about it in loading time
Okay.
that we're doing
Everybody
a.
who's not on Team Commodore Hustle will be on Team Crapshots. But
So-
I have bad news. You're on Team Commodore Hustle.
Oh, again?
Why is
Yes.
that bad
Okay.
news?
Well, I don't know. Because he wanted to work with Andy.
Anytime.
So,
It's fine.
all right, that's a good point though.
See
Let's,
you in the parking lot later.
let's get
Betcha! I don't know. I've never actually went to the parking lot. I've always avoided it.
Oh, it sucks.
I bet it does. They shouldn't pick a fight with you and then pick a later time. It's, I'm not going to show up. I don't want to get this.
So okay, I want to go back to your speedrun video game character idea, Alex.
Oh, okay.
So run this by me again.
So, like, the thing that popped into my head is, like, I thought about, for some reason, like, Dragon Age popped into my head, which I've never played, but, you know, you have, the scenes where, like, one of the, like, NPCs is standing there sort of talking to you, and you've got, like, a dirty shoulder, and then it cuts to your character, whatever the fuck they've been designed like. I think I was watching a lot of Monster Factory. You had some, like, fucked up character, and they're just, like, sending you on some sort of, like, quest, and you're just like not wearing anything, and then they're like, oh, it's like, can you do it? It's like, yep. And they just like run to the nearest wall, like bump into it and just go ping, or like just like there's a weird glitch and then it rolls the end credits.
Yeah, I really I like that. Like, summon me the mightiest hero of the realm. The dragon has stolen.
It's like you could really play up. It's like, you will have to travel many miles and defeat many like hazards and all this other stuff. It's like, are you up to the task? Or maybe like doesn't even like, or just like there could be like a dialogue options, like clicks through it and then just like runs to the nearest wall and goes whoop, and, like rolls the credits.
Or we could do one where it's like, whomsoever should draw the sword from the stone shall be king of all England, and then just show like a naked guy with a loincloth and like a weird hat on, just like with different weapons cycling through his hand, and then he rolls, and suddenly Excalibur's gone from the stone, and he's holding it.
or he could go over, like, pick up like a different weapon, like a stick, and throw it at the sword, and it like pings out of the... Like, a lot of this might be special effects intensive, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to.
Just
like trying to do like
the
moveset
kernel
swaps.
of the idea is like a fantasy NPC
Yeah.
is like making a big deal about this big difficult thing you have to do, and you are actually a speedrunner.
Right, and so it's just like wearing ridiculous stuff or probably not very much, and then just like.
Well, I know Beej is always
Clip
keen to
through a
get to a
wall.
loincloth.
Get out of bed, roll through closet, dirty shoulder over bathroom mirror, slip downstairs, twitch against corner, fall into office. Did you speedrun to work?
Oh, that's really good.
That is pretty good.
That's really good.
I like someone just trying to clip against their front door, and they're just like, and then just in their at the office.
You could actually
Just
make
like,
reference.
geez, did you
know what
speedrun
you
to
could do
work?
is you could make reference to the glitch in.
Could we have them move backwards through with an office chair through like?
I'm just thinking there was a glitch that's used for speedrunning in Fallout 4, where there's this pause and then you're like 100 miles forward and like not all the geometry is loaded.
Yeah.
Like would there be a way to shoot like a couple of like scenes
trying to
like
think. This
on a
one's-
street and then further down the street?
We have like several possible good concepts, but it's tough to like sort of figure out how this is actually
I
visually
really
gonna.
like the punchline. Did you speedrun to work?
That is really good. Yeah.
Right. So that's a little bit
Half
of a
French
different.
press.
So that's a different,
French
it's
press
a different kind of
lady.
joke, but
Yeah. This is a writing only day. In with Fred.
but yeah, doing
Because
this
we're gonna shoot a bunch of them tomorrow. So.
rather than doing the speedrunning thing of like in a video game.
Yeah. I
Doing
still
it
really
in
like
the
that,
real
but
life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you could maybe start it with like the alarm going off and they get out of bed already dressed or something, and then like
It's always like, or just like going up to the door or a wall or something and like holding something weird.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah.
you know what I'm visualizing is like they get up and run into their wife who starts talking to them, and then they just like go around them as they continue talking to nobody. Like they skip
Yeah,
that dialogue
and they
sequence.
like,
Or the partner's dialogue keeps getting cut off.
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
they just
Yeah.
spam through their dialogue.
and like they're not walking around facing forward. They're like walking backwards.
Yeah.
Like because it's like I'm like doing a little hop because it's faster, right? You've seen so many
Back
speed.
dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Mario hop.
If you did the whole thing of them, just like dashing backwards the whole way, and then they get outside and
Clip through a
or,
mailbox. or something.
run up to a fire hydrant and jump into it, and then it freeze frames. Then you show another sort of freeze frame of way further down the
No,
block.
it's like they jump into the trash can, and then they freeze, and then it jumps, and it's just them again in the same position in just a sort of a gray gradient fog.
Yeah.
And then the office appears around them, right? That they're in the geometric location, but the
office hasn't loaded.
hasn't
Oh,
loaded
you know
in,
what? You
and then
could
it's
actually-
boop,
you
and then
could maybe-
boop 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 boop.
Yeah, if you just masked it all off and then revealed it, it would look like it was loading in.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
use an actual location, and then somebody's waiting there with their coffee, and did you speed run to work?
Yeah, but because they're still just in their underwear, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
getting dressed takes time. So it's like, geez, did you speed run?
run to work? New PB.
Gold splits.
You see somebody finally beat the Mario 64 1 hour and 40 minutes all stars.
I don't
Oh.
know.
Wow.
I just saw a gif of the guy being like, I'm so happy.
Yeah, exactly, Lord Husk. Yeah. What we record the partner being like, "Good morning. How do you And then later today I'm doing this or whatever, and then just edit it so that it just cuts to the beginning of each line, so
Yeah.
that the partner's also jumping around.
Yeah.
The way that they're moving as well.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
And also, love you.
Imply that it's the tutorial.
Right.
It's get your keys.
Yeah.
Try picking up your coffee.
Look up. Look down.
Adjust your gamma until.
This one.
This one's not filmable on a day where we're splitting the parties.
This is really good though. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's the
it
same.
might be.
But let's get the idea.
Yeah. So it's.
But it might be something where we have to, because you need to be there to film something that technically complicated.
Probably just so that I can visualize how we're doing the effects. But
Yeah.
So player wakes up, sort of dashing, I'll say, because no human can actually move like that. Dashing backwards, doesn't get dressed, skips partner dialogue, cutting to beginnings
Oh,
of
Oh.
sentences.
I don't know if it would you would be if you would be able to get this across,
Mm-hmm.
but the implication they don't pick up their keys and instead like go to the door and like pick up the newspaper and chuck it at the door and the door just goes or is just suddenly open.
Well, like a lot of these rely
Like,
on
that
things
Pick it
like-
up and like drop it, and
Or
pick
no,
it up
no,
and
they,
drop
like,
it,
they pick
and
it
then
up
pick it
and
up,
drop
and then they just move through it.
Yeah.
Like, is there a way we could get a different door? Because a lot of these things rely on like memory swaps, right? So you're going to your door, but you're holding like something else that also occupies
Yeah,
the door
the-
spot in memory.
The door glitch I'm talking about is actually like a stalker thing where
Oh, okay.
you can go to the secret ending. There's like a locked door with a password,
Mhm.
but if you take a weapon and throw it into it, it just goes.
See, I was thinking of like a thing with I don't know if this is like Havoc Engine games where like they like you take a physics object and you stand near a wall and like you drop it and it's one of those things where like it pushes you slightly
Yes,
further
until you can
every
click through it.
time and then so like you pick it up and drop it like multiple times and then the game just goes fine pop and just pushes you through.
Yeah,
Right.
this is very silly.
All right, so sentences. So then,
Can Beach do a forward roll?
Can you do the same forward roll over and over again?
Yeah.
glitches into door somehow. Cut to same pose in void space. Objects appear. Textures load. Other or coworker loads, I guess. Mangle Pixel says he can figure out how to make it look like the textures are popping in.
Yeah, I think that like when he jumps into the trash can, like if we do a lock off shot, just have him jump and then repeat the last 2 frames so he like vibrates for a second and then
Yeah. Runs into trash can or other street object.
Sorry. Somebody suggested, like, did you speedrun to work? And it's like, yeah, but I have nothing on Jeff's time. And what popped into my head is some dude just behind them walks into the building and just goes up.
I like the one. There's a great corridor digital short with like the video game glitches attacking or something, right? Like there's some sort of like glitch chasing people, and like Master Chief is running away, and he tries to get into the warthog,
Oh,
and he
video was really good.
starts to get in, but he starts to do like the getting in animation, and this
Yeah,
is
when
live
he's, like,
action.
right next
He
to
starts
it.
to do the getting in animation, but he's like 3 feet to the side, so he's floating in the air. And then the warthog like goes like cants backwards like this with him like stuck up to the side, and he just looks at the other characters and he's like, not like this. And then the warthog just goes, just fires off until it just is like, ding, just can't be seen anymore.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I feel like I do actually like the guys just like new PB. Like as like the punchline for that.
no PP, Cloud Splits.
Yep.
So stupid.
The commute. The name of the commute single segment 80%. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, so I don't know if we'll actually shoot that one tomorrow, but we have the idea. That'll require some more involved storyboarding. All right, what's next?
Torturing hamsters.
No.
Sounds great.
Sorry.
Now this is an offshoot, but people fans of the old LucasArts adventure games?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Thimbleweed Park, man.
Oh, is that a new one?
Yes.
Is it good?
Ron Gillert and somebody else made a perfect like scum engine with all the verbs on this side with the reticle.
really?
It's very good, very funny, very,
Wow.
very
Neat.
pleasing.
Okay.
Hey, Paul. That seems like something. Ow, what?
I just had
What
an
happened?
idea.
Okay.
But just wait till you're done.
Okay. That sounds like something that you should play. Continue.
From the ASMR things, I just re-looked at our like a little idea stream. What about like the KTEL ASMR record collection?
Oh, featuring these great hits with
Yes.
like the terrible like text scrolling up.
Yeah, Yeah, young girl whispering slightly further away.
Oh, that's pretty good. Like crinkling papers or something.
Yeah.
Crinkling paper, crinkling foil.
It's like object dragged on other object.
And then everyone's just like, it's like blender sounds, and then in brackets with whispers.
That's really good.
Would this be
The Glengarry Glen Ross.
would this be good if you be a spokesperson bit or
No, I don't think
just play it
so.
straight?
I
Yeah.
think this is just.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, this.
Or like 10 cassettes or something.
I don't know why they still sell
Girlfriend role
cassettes.
play.
Yeah.
See, I don't listen to ASMR videos, so I don't know.
Well,
a lot
no,
of
but like this is our
Yeah.
chance to make fun of ASMR without actually like making fun
just
of it. You
being
know what I mean?
completely. Oh dear.
Okay, so what's on the best of ASMR collection?
I mean, is
So
Silk across concrete.
Yeah.
It's like egg lightly rotated.
Silent banana.
Something like
Egg lightly
sand or
rotated.
beads or something.
Yeah.
tearing paper. Or cutting paper.
what was it? Eggs slightly rotating.
Yeah.
Stagnant water.
Magic cards flicked.
What did you say, Paul?
Oh, blender noises, and then just in brackets with whispers.
I'm making a smoothie right now.
That is also, as a separate thing, somebody did mention in the chat something to do or with like Krog Rock turning into chip tunes for Krog,
Oh wow.
Oh, Graham.
Cam just killed himself by hitting his elbow.
Nice.
which is a solid.
Krog invent Krog Rock. Want to put on Torg's net. Rock too big for net. Makes smaller. Looks at rock. Throws rock down. Picks up pebble. Chip tunes. That's very.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
that's
very.
good.
I'm
That's
not-
very good.
I don't know if that's exactly how I want to do
That's
it,
really
but
good.
the idea of,
Please write that
of
down.
chip tunes as a
That's
Krog
good,
thing
yeah.
is solid. We've got a couple of other Krog ideas that we're batching up for sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
How
I
about
had
like
something.
listless
Summer.
shrugging?
The sound of cable being coiled the correct way.
Ooh.
Cable being coiled the incorrect way. It's
Yeah.
just screaming.
Why?
You just ruined $4,000 worth of DSLR. You are going to
Oh,
work.
I remember now. 40 psi air leak. Followed by 120 psi air leak.
Approving librarian.
That's a nice book. Yeah.
Gargling-
Or no,
gargling
approving
marbles.
librarian. Thank you for keeping so quiet while you read these books.
Putting on fleece jacket.
Do we have anything that's
How
more-
about
I like man wearing headphones.
bolt of silk in dryer?
Transformer
I'm
hum.
just gonna write down all of these ideas. We can sort it out later.
Yeah, we need
Star
to.
Trek Warp Core. $10.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
We need something. We need a few more things that are even more esoteric, like along the lines of silent banana. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
4 grains of salt.
I also like man rolling on bubble wrap.
Machine knitted lace.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shifting man-
Dog eating spaghetti.
Shifting mannequin I like actually.
The inside of a cat. So,
Pin drops.
oh yeah,
cardboard
But inside
bodies.
of a cat, it's too dark to read.
that's right. That's one of my favorite jokes. Outside of outside of a dog. Outside
Outside of a
a dog, a book is a man's best friend.
Yeah.
Inside of a dog is too dark to read.
Peeling film. That's actually just
film.
kind of pleasing.
Yeah.
Sonogram.
empty bank
Gain tuning.
Yeah, remember this is not John Cage stuff. We want to have
Yeah.
it should have some noise.
Just like something calibration.
account. Vomiting horse.
Ugh.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
Pitch drop.
Rubbing the mic aggressively against your shirt.
2 plastic bags whispering secrets.
Barely restrained racist comment from your aunt who really wants you to think she's progressive. Wow.
So it's like, it's like an angry whisper.
Existential goat. Microphone vor. Oh, fuck.
A prism
Can't
revealing an
believe
8-color
I'm writing
light.
this word.
Microphone vor?
Yeah.
Which of those 2 words do you
Vor. Audibly disappoint. Audible disappointment in your loved ones. Just like
Beating dead horse, gentle.
That would be a good final.
That would be a good one
Actually,
to
that's
end
really
it on.
good.
Yeah.
Braiding hair, nose.
I like the brackets jokes.
Yeah.
Braiding hair, head. Braiding hair, nose. Braiding hair, armpit. Braiding hair, pubes.
I like
Perineum.
horse with a squeaky toy.
Oh, you've seen that, huh?
That's very good.
Fourth of the squeaky toy so cute.
Angry mime.
Horse with a broken squeaky toy.
So the
So
idea,
it's just like gumming
because the idea is that
and whistling.
you would only be you know like a bunch of these would like scroll by.
yeah.
Sound of a
And you'd
cat
only actually
starting to
play a
throw
few
up,
of
or
them.
like sound of cat.
And presumably that would all be just
So
kind
it's just
of
the pumping noise.
Sometimes that sometimes we get woken up in the middle of the night by that pumping noise. Just the
You remember, like, way back in the day when I used to visit, like, Blues News.
yeah.
There was one guy who was on Scary Sugar Shack named Hunis, who did, like, the updates overnight. And, like, one news digest where it was just like, this new patch is available, this new multiplayer mod is available, this, new patch notes are up for this.
Right.
And it was Hunis's cat barfs up hairball. It's just one of the like, news header items, because he got bored, I guess.
Wow.
The thing is, because our cats sleep either on the bed or beside the bed on the chair, that if they have to get up to barf, they barf up a hairball, they will get off the bed, which is
Thank
nice.
God.
Considerate.
But they'll just go slightly off the bed, so you discover said hairball in the morning with bare feet.
Oh,
That's like a friend of mine who discovered
That's only happened like twice.
his
Since we moved.
his regiment of goblin spearmen from Warhammer.
Oh,
with
no.
no.
The goblin spearmen, they had
They
really
fell to
thin,
chaos.
They had really thin spears, and
God, if you-
they drove into his foot and then sheared off.
If you were to film that, you would show it like from the side. The
Yeah.
foot just goes down and touches the floor, and then just like a jet of blood out of their eye, and they just sort of like keel over.
This for real lizard that shoots blood from his eye.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was so. The best
Wait,
part
wait.
about that
Can-
was when I lost it, and I was like, "You are going to be so disappointed when you hear what this actually is."
Can you put a scary lizard in that list?
I like stirring thick soup.
pea green soup or green pea soup?
Vibrating squirrel.
I think I've seen those on Etsy.
Yeah. Actually, now that
right.
well, the shape actually
That came
like
together.
sort of a,
That came together very
Anyway.
quickly.
Actually, that's a solid.
So far, we have nothing for Andy to be in.
That's a solid ending for from Dr. Biskeeper. Just loud honking.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
I thought the ending was beating dead horse.
I like
I like
honk
that too.
noise though as the final one.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
I got you.
Honk noise. Honk.
Yeah.
And it scrolls up in yellow.
But I think we have a lot of these things, but we need to figure out which ones what he's going to say at the beginning and stuff.
What? Yeah. I guess he could be in this. I want to actually script a crap shot for him to be
See,
in.
you were talking about Bard on the Beach and got me thinking about like Shakespeare, because also that like Oglaf's strip recently has a Shakespeare joke.
the onomatopoeia for Shakespeare's head appearing being soft.
It's really cool, guys.
So it's the kind of thing that I could never have come up
Fuck.
with on my own.
Folklaugh
It
is a
makes
really
me
good
so
comic.
I
angry.
missed that. I
Because-
missed that. That's really good.
Yeah.
It's one of the things where you look at it and you just realize the person who writes this comic is way smarter than you are. Just way smarter than you could ever be, right?
SAWFT
Swole.
through yonder window break.
Yes, just have Andy do a soliloquy. Yeah.
Could do.
I kind of
Oh,
like
that was the one
the
big
I don't
one.
know which one it was.
Even the funny monologues I do aren't very funny.
the variations, a variation on the one. I remember we were making fun of the Beige doing the like. Beige impersonates cars, right? It was
Right.
like
Right.
Beige
So
doing
weird.
the car fit, but like Andy and Beige doing like competing impressions of cars.
So I have an idea.
Yeah.
Andrew, soliloquy to customer service
Okay.
Ooh.
as a complaint. It cuts back to the person. They're like, "That was beautiful." It's like, "So can you help me?" No.
I'm gonna have to transfer you. No, it just no. They don't even think it's beautiful. It's just like he does this whole thing, and they're like, "Yeah, that sounds like an accounts problem. So I'm gonna transfer you to accounts."
It's like, but wait.
Yeah.
Or just like you get put on the hold music, and you just sort of like have an aside.
Oh,
It's like, "'Tis this a just and like fair fate for me to like."
I had a weird idea for a crap shot. This is impractical because it needs a set. But somebody robbing a bank,
Yeah.
and that this is a robbery. The other person going, great. Let me tell you about RSPs. So consider your RSPs and doing the horrible bank shit. Have you ever tried to go to a bank recently?
Yeah.
You just need to take out $20 and the machine's broken.
And they try to
keep
sell you
selling
everything?
you on
Yeah.
everything, and just trying to get back into the robbery narrative is no. But here's some forms. And the guy in the ski mask goes to several other people with ski masks with other forms sitting down trying.
Oh, that's really good.
last time I went to the bank teller to deposit a check, I had to update account information for like half an hour, and they're like, I was like, I'm actually really in a hurry. And it's like, well, if you don't do this, we're going to freeze your account.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, what?
What?
All right, so
It's
all
like,
we do is
I
we
need
go
you
to
to
the
verify
bank
that this is still your
wearing
address.
ski
Yeah.
masks, and we're like, no, we're just filming a thing. It's fine.
I don't know. That was sort of an interesting situation.
Hmm.
But yeah,
I do
probably
like
needs
that
some
idea.
more.
We can probably green screen
Yeah.
a bank.
Yeah?
If we could get something that was just like that looked like just sort of like the teller window.
Yeah.
I think like green screening the bank would be pretty
I wonder if
easy.
there's anything.
Yeah, but like for the background. But it seems like the teller window you sort of have to, or like the counter or whatever, you have to
could
be
maybe
real.
like composite that on top of them.
Yeah, just kind of awkward.
I mean, it might work.
I'm just trying to think if there's anywhere that would work that we know, like any sort of location that we know of.
Or a bank.
Because a lot of times there's no more like wicket. Like when was the last time you were in a bank that was anything more than just like a flat, like
A counter.
That's
Like
true.
dong level desk?
Yeah.
That's a little higher than dong level. It's like dong 0.5.
How big is your dong?
Pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
The ones at my bank downtown are like they're like
Yeah.
mid torso.
Which I mean,
Yeah,
it's
dong
about
0.5.
dong level for me.
Some people, a bunch of people are suggesting the office in the window in the friend zone that could work.
No.
We'd have to move a bunch of shit out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
like not in a practical way.
It doesn't really look like a bank. It looks like
There may be one elsewhere in the building we can use.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
But it's Saturday and people won't be there. I had a thought.
the parsonage looks like a bank.
No, it doesn't.
Of course it does.
The parsonage will be dead all day tomorrow, so we can just film there.
Oh, Julie has a good point. What about the kiosks at University Center at UVic?
Oh.
Wait, which kiosks
The one they're locked though usually.
are they?
Well, I mean they're offices, right? Like
Like-
the university center where you get your student card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
there are
is-
lots of definitely officey,
What about-
banky looking places at universities. Whether we could access them or not.
Would it
be
make
true.
sense to like what if what about if you hedged and like just went to a location that you could get like footage of like a still to use as like a plate to like assemble a scene, even if you couldn't put a person inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like would that work?
Well, let's write it and then figure it out because it's a really good idea. So, okay, so bank robber with almost lost my phone. Bank robber with balaclava.
Baklava.
Well, I misspelled with. So.
Sorry.
Balaclava spelled correctly, but
There's
Yeah.
like two robbers and then a third one about to rob a bank, and one of them has a pastry looking real stupid, and the other two have a ski mask. They're like, you for fucking out loud.
That's a different joke.
That's got to be a Far Side story. That really seems like a one panel.
yeah.
No, I said
Uh,
balaclava, not baklava.
so it's just like
Baklava is so good though.
No, the caption for that is
Not that robbing a bank is.
the caption for that is the two people with the balaclavas and the one guy holding the baklava, and the caption is just like, we're all gonna stand here, and you're gonna tell me what you did wrong.
so what? Just like give me all your money, like.
Yeah, this is a robbery.
This is-
Put everything in this sack.
Put like what should they ask for? Like
Oh,
$20,000 or just
Put all the cash in the sack.
yeah.
yeah.
Put all the cash in the sack.
Okay, then the teller responds with
Great. Have we showed you our RSPs lately? What would be some sort of the customer service bullshit? It's like they're always agreeing with you, but
great, happy to help.
happy to help.
While we're doing
Can you
that,
put
while
your
we're doing
pin into the machine?
Yeah. I'm just gonna pull up your account here. If you could give me your card.
It's like, I got my card right here.
It's like, great, could you put your pin in the machine? It's
It's like,
like,
I'm going to put a pin in your forehead.
it's like, so while I'm working on that, do you want to hear about our RSP specials? I can schedule Michael to talk to you anytime between 2 and 4 this afternoon, if that's
do
something.
you also need an increase on your credit card limit?
Yeah,
It's like,
have you
actually,
heard about
that'd be
our mutual fund offerings?
My favorite was I went into the bank and they were like, while we're here, could we raise your credit card limit? And I'm like,
Nope.
Well, maybe, sure. And he's like, okay, well, I'll schedule you an appointment.
No! I thought it was a button you would push.
Yeah.
When it's like, have you heard about our mutual fund offerings? It's like, just put the sack in the cash. Hey, if you are looking at doing some investing, we can offer you. We're doing a special promotion, employee rate mortgages right now. Would you like to speak to a mortgage broker?
Is there something about like the robber is somehow convinced to like give his ID,
Right.
even though he's wearing a balaclava? Like, we'll need 2 forms of ID.
Like,
Oh yeah, here you go.
He
Here's-
eventually gets broken down. He's like, well, I'm in kind of a hurry. Like, is this going to take long? It's like, oh, no. It's just like...
It's like we need 2
Okay,
forms
I
of
guess-
ID, and it gives like his driver's license and whatever. And it's like and like has like his picture on the driver's license. It's like you. It's like, oh yeah.
No, the picture on the driver's license is also a guy in a ball.
That's weird. That's really
I
weird.
like the
that.
driver's license, and he's like, "Oh, here's my ID," and it just says, "Put the money in the bag."
Something they've been trying to sell me on for years. It's like security protection, account protection,
Yeah,
insurance, something
overdraft insurance.
overdraft insurance.
Do you want to upgrade your account today?
Yeah.
For an extra $6 a month, we can offer you unlimited Interact transactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you currently enrolled in school? We could move you over to a student account if you
like-
like. It has very low
It's like, I
overhead.
dropped out. That's why I'm here.
It's like I find it weird.
I
how,
need this money to pay off my student loan.
I find it kind of weird the way
Grim.
the bank is so excited about selling you stuff for like when the bank does something wrong. Just
That's
like-
right. Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
that's good. You see.
It's like, do you want insurance?
No, I want you to not
Yeah.
screw me over,
Yeah,
please.
it's- Or it's like when they're trying to sell you something and you like. The last time I had that conversation, I was like, "You literally have my money. That is the nature of our agreement. You already have all of my money. I can't give you any extra money. Like I don't have a mattress full of cash. You
That I'm
literally
holding out on
hold
you."
all my money." I thought that was the idea. You hold the money, I get a little bit of interest on it, and you get to use it when I'm not using it right now.
You get to use it while I'm not looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banks are weird.
They are.
Yeah.
They're very peculiar.
Well, I mean, they're founded on the idea that not everyone will be using their money all the time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's true. The idea of like basically, you know, the robber goes through this stuff, and then finally like ends up going over to the other robbers and being like, okay, so we've got to fill out these 4, and then they're just like the 3 of them filling out forms in like the corner of the bank, trying to stay out of people's way.
It's like, do you have a pen? Sorry, just on chains.
Just we don't want people stealing them.
Oh, that's a
really
perfect way to end the sketch.
Yeah, we had some problems with people stealing them.
Huh. So stupid.
Yeah, things that they want to sell you. Enhanced bank accounts.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
Features you're not going to use for extra fees.
the idea of getting all the money and then being convinced by the bank to put it back into the bank.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be funny to have like the guy not be convinced the whole time, like have the robber like be like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, and then like get the money and walk away and then come back without the balaclava but clearly the same person and be like,
So I heard
I'd like to open a savings account.
Yeah.
I heard from a friend that you guys are offering 3% on GICs.
Yeah.
And still like holding the gun.
Yeah.
Being like, and then just quickly
Like
puts it away.
hurriedly stuffs it in his pocket.
Yeah. This is a tricky one. Like this could be like a full sketch.
Robbing
Yeah.
a bank to afford bank services.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord Hosk, our banks did not collapse the Canadian economy due to some far-sighted legislation made in the late 90s.
Yeah,
Or
despite
just not getting rid of the legislation that
Yeah.
that regulated.
Yeah. Basically,
despite the best efforts.
when there was a big push to deregulate banks so they could have freedom to make more profits. A guy named Paul Martin, who's our finance minister at the time, and later became the prime minister, but was not popular as a prime minister, but was a great finance minister, went, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yep.
And people were like, the banks were like, but everyone else is doing it. And he went,
Tough.
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, no.
And then people were like, Canada has a great economy. Canada, one of the only countries in the world where major bank losses didn't happen. And the current government was like, yeah, we're great. And people were like, you had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, you actually protested that.
Yeah.
Be careful with acronyms; they don't carry to layman Americans. Do you not get
RSP.
RRSPs or RSPs?
It's a different
Oh.
thing.
Oh, registered retirement savings plan is not an American
It's
thing.
Well, I mean, you could
there's
just
like 401k or
you
something.
could be verbose about it
Yeah.
and not use an acronym.
Yeah, I feel like in the context of a crap shop, we probably want to like keep it sort of focus on one or two things. Like I was saying, this could be a full sketch, but in the context of a crap shop, we probably want to keep it a little more focused.
Mysterious Challenger, you're not wrong. I saw that image macro meme of the guy like this, the like thinking guy, right? And it was like
LeVar Burton?
no,
Yeah, IRA, I guess.
and it was like millennials don't have to worry about saving for retirement if they're never going to be able to retire, which is like, haha, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paying into CPP and knowing you'll never see a dime of it is like,
Yeah.
The police arrive, all the robbers are dead, and the money is missing out of the baklava drop in the seat next to a toaster drive after the sunset with bags. Oh, next to toast. Oh, I see. That toast reference.
No, we're not doing a toast reference.
Wow. All right, sir. So retirement. So talking about.
For your
Yeah,
retirement funds?
Yeah, if you're just planning for your retirement, is probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
retirement savings plan? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Great, happy to help. While I'm working on that, would you like to talk to anyone about a retirement savings plan? I can schedule a time with Michael this afternoon between 2 and 4.
But no, I just want the money. Put the money in the sack.
Do we still have a big $sign
I
sack?
think so.
Yeah.
I'm available now. Michael is available now.
That's
Yeah.
really.
This is like, or this Michael that. That's the other one is the like wandering up, being like, "Is there a problem here?"
And it's like, what? No, just put the money in the sack. Yeah, I mean,
Or they need to call over their supervisor to like authorize the transaction.
yeah. Or the teller's like, well, I mean, that is a very attractive option for today, but have you considered just moving it into a GIC?
What's a GSC?
God, I actually don't
Government?
know.
Yeah.
Government insured?
Insured. You'll have to look it up. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
This is why I think just RRSP would be fine because it's
Oh,
all
we've
babble
already used
anyway.
RSP.
It's all. But even like using them as acronyms, it's all babble to everyone listening to it anyway.
What did you
Half
say? What
understood
did you say, Ken?
words
That's an
and-
attractive option for today.
Yeah, that's an attractive option for today, but
Guaranteed investment certificate.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Ah.
but our GICs offer 3%
Yeah.
annual interest.
That is.
That's a fucking amazing interest rate right now.
Yeah.
It's more like 1.2%.
All right.
Yeah.
I will say 1.5. They offer 1.5% annual interest.
It's like money sack.
Or the teller's like, wait, really? No, I need it now, actually. Really, 1.5? That's actually quite.
That's competitive.
Yeah.
Barbarianus, we're actually just doing a writing stream today, which is why we're still writing.
Wait, Robert. Really, 1.5? That's very competitive. Yes, there is a 12-month lockout. There is like a 12-month waiting fee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12. Yeah.
Or like, yeah, it's like a 5-year term or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Well,
is
yeah.
a 5-year term, and it's just like money sack now. Like he's almost, yeah, let's go for it. What do you think?
So he
It's like-
almost goes for it.
He's like,
Yeah, almost
1.5
goes for it, and then it's like, yeah, there is a 12-month lockout period. It's like, if I had $20,000 to give you for a year, I wouldn't be here right now.
Lock in period. Right.
Yeah.
Lock in. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the phrase is term deposit, where
Mm.
it's like you
Yeah.
could, because when Graham and I got money after we were married, we took all the cash, and we put it into a term deposit to get interest on it, and we couldn't touch it for a year, but then we made $100 at the end of that year.
Oh, nice.
When I was in university, my friend Belinda, who was very, very organized and good with money, would work out exactly how much she needed to live on
Mm-hmm.
for and just like at the bottom of the barrel for like 3 months, like rent, groceries, strict budget, and then she would take the rest of her student loan and she would put it into a 3-month term deposit, and then she would make like an extra $40-$50, and then she would live for another 3 months and then repeat.
Right.
So she could wring an extra $100 out of her student loan for free.
Huh.
Right.
Very organized person.
Yeah.
She's an engineer, right? Like,
Yeah.
So where are we going now then?
yeah.
Money sack now.
Well, I do like Robert's. Like, really, I like him being tempted by it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Okay, if you want to.
No, I'm just like, how are we ending it?
Right.
Right? Like, I think if we go the route where he ends up in a line with other robbers, then he should start being tempted by it.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we go with him coming back and opening an account, then he shouldn't be, so that it's
Okay.
a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm fine with either
Okay,
option.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I like him coming back.
Yeah, I like him
Actually,
coming back
yeah.
and opening an account with the money.
Okay.
All right, so money sack now. Tell her. Well, since you will be having a lot of liquid assets, have you considered upgrading your bank account to a no limits plan?
Yeah.
It's only an extra $9 a month, and you get 20 free debit transactions and unlimited checks.
Oh. Well, what am I on right now? Well, you currently have unlimited debit transactions.
Surprisingly similar to cell phone plans, really.
I like the negotiating like that.
Also,
They're
just like the
bargaining.
pinching the bridge of your nose, just being like, I can't believe I'm being sucked into this bullshit.
Finally wears them down. It's
Yeah.
very good.
Free checks is gonna be the
Just
worst
like-
fucking perk for a bank.
Just
account.
like, rest your hand, like, places the gun on the table, and it's just like, starts like thinking about I don't know.
I do like the putting the gun down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I'm just trying to think how to do this.
Can the teller just stuff the money in the sack while this is happening? Yes, though I don't know what we use for money. It'll just be something off camera. They're just sort of doing this
Yeah.
off the bottom of camera.
gold bars.
The same gold bar you guys have over and over.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck do people
Incredibly
use checks
heavy.
for anymore?
Paying their rent?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you
Yeah.
give like your
Postdated
landlord like a
checks.
year worth of.
Yeah, I used to pay rent with checks.
Yeah, that's actually it. As a rent and paying you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of what?
Personal checks.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like is still in use, but like not as much as I suppose it used to. Now that, like there's so much electronic.
I mean, there is something to be said for
How pervasive is
the
the
convenience of checks.
free toaster thing?
Free toaster.
People in the chat have said that a lot.
Yeah, I don't think they're allowed to give out perks like that at banks in Canada, honestly.
No, I don't think so.
They definitely do.
No, TD. Yeah, because I remember being.
TD has
I remember
has like
being-
iPads and stuff.
Yeah, I
all the
remember being
time.
annoyed because I'm a TD, like I bank at TD, and it was like, if you transfer your account from a different bank to TD, we'll give you a free iPad. And I was like, I'm fucking already there. Give me an iPad.
Wow, Royal Banks literally never run a promotion like that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I just love there's is it 40 ounces? There's a D12 song where Eminem talks about how they're rolling up to the club with all their guns, and he has the line, we using the term toasters for guns, and he says we roll with toasters like we just opened savings and loans.
There's one here in the chat. It's like Teller picks up the gun. Robert, hey, give that back, Teller. I'm sorry, sir. There's a transaction penalty to withdraw from your account in the first 24 hours. Oh dear.
This is how you spell checks in Canada.
Yeah.
Someone was
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
yeah, no, I know that. Someone in the chat was saying CHECKS.
Yeah, well, like, because it's the same with like a checking account. In
Yeah.
Canada, it's with a Q.
Yeah.
A checkwing account.
In the States, it's like, oh, my money's still gone. I mean, that happens here too.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Ooh. Lord Husk got some nice Corningware and a set of knives.
Ooh,
A knife.
Corningware.
I got me my bank knives. Do you want to cut costs? Get bank knife. Bank knife. For trimming the fat.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so the robber's like, money, sack now. And tell her, well, since you have a lot of liquid assets, you consider upgrading to a no limits account. $9 a month for you to get unlimited debit transactions and free checks.
And then is the robber just like,
no, I'm not going to be spending the money here. Just,
Yeah, I don't need unlimited debit
I don't
transactions because I have cash.
I was like, oh, if you have a large sum of cash you're looking to invest, we're offering employee pricing. We're offering employee, or not employee pricing, but employee rate mortgages. Because yeah, being sold on like upgrading your bank account, an increase to your credit limit, RSP, and then mortgage stuff is what is like. I don't get the mortgage stuff obviously, but like you get.
I do kind of. Sorry, this is a brief aside. Like, I do kind of like the idea of a separate infomercial about bank knife. Like
So-
in
so
that
what
shot
was
in that like really cheesy style.
what was your response, Kathleen?
Well,
Oh God, I don't.
it's just giving all of your cash. Well, if you have a lot of cash you're looking to invest,
That's
real
fair.
estate's fantastic for that. And we are offering a promotion
selling
on with
knives
them.
to
Hang on, we'll slow down. Please.
Yeah.
That
This
you
is so
reported that
difficult to
scam too?
transcribe.
I'm sorry.
They tried
Well,
to
if you
get
have a
me
lot
in
of
on it. I
cash-
went to
Stop.
like a presentation.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to help.
I know. I just need to finish typing before you tell me the next thing.
Real estate.
Oh, we feel like you're looking to invest. We
Real estate's always a popular option, and right now,
I think both Andy and I almost worked at Cutco,
Yeah, it was
which
Cutco.
was a pyramid scheme, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely. And I realized halfway through the presentation that it was a scam, and I was sort of like, and
I was saved that fate because I was too broke to buy the kit.
real
Right.
estate is always a popular option, and right now we are
God.
offering a special promotion on employee rate mortgages.
nice.
It's half a percentage below prime.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Cutco is a pyramid scheme revolving around like kitchenware.
And
Wait,
it's
how
the
does
same with,
it? How does it exactly work? Like,
It's the same with like Mary Kay. You're supposed to buy the samples and keep inventory on hand so you can sell it to people, but you have to like sell door to door and like pressure your friends into buying. And so you buy a bunch of stuff, but you never actually break even, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't turn a profit.
You don't
unless
you don't make a profit from selling knives. You make a profit from convincing other people to join Cutco.
yeah.
because you get a
So
commission.
yeah,
on
it's a
their-
scam.
yeah. Anything,
Someone tries
Lord-
to convince you to.
Lord Haas says Cutco is a pyramid scheme that actually has really good products.
That's how they get you.
It's like Amsoil.
I mean, if you want like just a nice knife set, you can join the Cutco and just buy the knife set and then never sell anything.
Cutco had the URL jobs
Or
for
presumably you could
students.
find somebody who's been
Jeez.
suckered into joining Cutco and do them a favor and buy knives off them.
That's true. But yeah, like Mary Kay, Avon, any of those like it's. A lot of them are.
I don't think Girl Scout cookies are a pyramid scheme, Soprano Cat.
Oh, they're a fundraising thing.
Yeah.
But anything, pyramid schemes are usually disproportionately targeted towards women because the allure is that you can earn money on the side while also taking care of your kids.
Jeez.
That's why so many of them are
Trying
like cosmetics or like bath products or like that kind of thing. There's like a
Herbalife.
Herbalife. That's the vitamin one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Tupperware.
That Herbalife was very much
Yeah.
targeted at like immigrants though. That was even
Multi-level
easier.
marketing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Multi-level
Exactly.
marketing. That's true. If you got a bunch of boxes of Girl Scout cookies, you could make a pyramid out of them.
The idea of
They
growing
have
cookies
the-
as a pyramid scheme is actually kind of funny.
The Scout cookies. So in Canada, our Girl Guide cookies, Girl Scout Girl Guide cookies. We do not have the breadth of selection that they
We
do in the
have-
States. We've got the normal like cookies and the Thin Mints, but the Thin Mints are only in the fall, and so now it's Girl Guide cookie time, but not the good kind.
It's the fine
They're fine.
kind.
They're like it's like the chocolate and vanilla, just ones with the cream filling.
Yeah,
Right?
the old school ones.
When
Yeah.
I was down in the States, my friend AJ was like, "It's Girl Guide cookie season," and I was like, "So?" It's not really a big deal in Canada because they don't have the kinds. She's like, "What do you mean they don't have the kinds?" I'm like, "They have like 2 kinds," and she's like, "They don't have Samoas in Canada?"
Nope,
And I was like,
no Samoas, no
"What's a
trefoils.
Samoa?" And she was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. Thank you, GC Smith.
So they're
In Corpland, the Girl Scouts sell thick mints.
it's real thick.
The
Real thick.
Thick.
But like I just was thinking about like the idea of Girl Guide cookies as being like a pyramid scheme, like
No tag-alongs.
as
no.
well as selling you the Girl Guide cookies. They try to like sign you up for Girl Guides as part of the selling process.
Yeah, it's like, hey Dave, if you want to join the Girl Guides, you can sell some cookies. Really? I'd love to be a Girl Guide.
I was actually reading a thing about Girl Guides versus Boy Scouts, and apparently one of the criticisms of Girl Guides is that the sort of central Girl Guides, whatever authority, doesn't give a lot of support to the regional headquarters, except
For cookies.
except when cookie season comes and they're like, go, here's your quotas, here's all the stuff, but then like they don't actually give the rest of the support material and stuff that
Oh.
they're hoping for.
That
So
sucks.
apparently they're sort of more on their own than or there's more sort of regional variation.
Was that in the States or in Canada?
I think this is talking about the States.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah, because
Oh,
Scouts.
right. I forgot about that, Ashgrove. On an episode of Bullshit about pyramid schemes, they couldn't legally say they couldn't use the term pyramid scheme because if they're talking about a pyramid scheme and saying pyramid scheme to describe it, then that's like libel. So they just refer to them as multi-level marketing campaigns while dressed as Egyptians with pyramids behind them.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that show was so good.
All right.
All right, so what it's like, and then the teller's like, half a percentage below prime. And the Robert was like, ah! That just shakes the sack.
You guys already sold me real estate. That's why I'm here.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, samosas are different. It's Samoas.
Yeah.
I mean, I
If
suppose you
Girl
could make a
Guides sold
Samoa samosa.
samosas, that would be kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Would you like curry chicken or tikka masala? Ooh, I'll have one of each.
Samosas covered in chocolate.
Oh man, wait, isn't that just a cornetto?
No!
Wait, what's a mimosa?
Wow!
Wait.
Wow, that really got to you.
A mimosa is something
You
different.
don't like the
again.
idea
Oh,
of
okay.
chocolate and flaky pastry and spicy potatoes?
No, actually, my
Now,
I don't know
mimosa
if
samosa,
Going to
that would
hurt
be
you in a
tasty.
way that
Mimosa
nobody will
samosa.
It
be
might
able
be,
to find.
it'd be a little
Small.
leaky though.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that as an eating challenge. Get some Samoa.
What do you think a cornetto is?
I don't know, I've only watched Lucky Star once.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, there was some real
So-
anger there. We felt that.
yeah, that was great.
So what happened? Does
Really
he
funny.
sort of? Does,
I
is
feel
this,
Yeah, I feel like there is
Wait.
there is an area there for a dessert samosa. Has really not, in the same form as like a trizza pizza. I feel like the dessert samosa is an area that could be investigated. Samosa filled with like chocolate and ice cream.
That's just
Well-
a Choco Taco. I have an idea to finish this off.
Okay.
sandwich.
Yeah. I like to think of myself as a sandwich
dessert
structure
samosa.
purist with but an ingredient anarchist.
Is there nothing?
Help.
Okay. So the teller's like, okay, well, here you go, 20,000 in non-sequential attendees. It's like, instead of would you like to get a discount on future withdrawals, it's like, if you'd like to rate your transaction online, go to this URL and you'll be entered to win a toaster.
I don't want a toaster.
Like, you'd rate your customer service experience online.
I do like, instead of a toaster, you'd be entered to win an iPad.
Yeah.
I had to I had to say to my bank the last time, because I only go to the bank for business transactions, which is like depositing checks in U.S. currency or something. Every time I go, they phone me, like 2 days later, to be like, "Hey, we would just like to talk to you about your recent in-store, like at-branch transaction." And so I had to be like, "How do I make you stop calling me?" Everything's great at the branch, never a complaint. My only problem is then every time you phone me, please stop.
I've started to flinch involuntarily when stepping into the bank.
I think I got this backwards.
That's probably fine.
Here's your receipt. If you want to go to that URL, you can rate your customer service experience today and be entered to win an iPad.
iPad 2.
Or you could be entered to win free transactions for a year.
An iPop shuffle.
A BlackBerry Fire.
Wow.
Wait,
a
no, they-
BlackBerry Fire.
I thought I was gonna make a Samsung Galaxy joke there. That's the battery.
The S7. Is that the one that exploded?
I think so. I'm not a Samsung person.
God damn it.
Timeshare. Tickets to Fire Festival.
It's all
Perfect.
foot. Oh, Fire Festival.
Hashtag. It's been a complete Fire Festival out there.
Oh,
Did you see how they were
Jesus.
like,
The notes
instead of a refund on your Fire Festival 2017 tickets, would you be interested in receiving 2 Fire Festival 2018 tickets?
We were talking about this, and it's
Imagine
like
that was the reaction of those people too.
I was like, because they've talked about like how they're gonna like, rebuild for 2018, and I was most of the way through the sentence being like, how would they ever think that anyone in a million years would want to go to the 2018? And then I was like, to see if it's a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People would go. It would be fucking expensive, so not as many people, but people would go just to see what happened.
A fool and his money are soon parted, I think.
I did love the tweet that was
So people would actually be disappointed if it was well organized.
Probably.
Juggalos managed to organize a festival
Every year that goes off mostly without incident.
Yeah, Juggalos pull this off.
Yeah.
How did you fuck this up? Let's be heroes, man.
It should be legends.
Yeah, let's just do it and be legends.
I mean, they're definitely legendary.
iPad. I think the robber should just leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Robert leaves, and then the same guy comes back, mask and gun tucked under arm with sack of cash. Hey, I heard a friend told me that you're offering 1.5% on. What did you say? What did you say?
Oh,
On guaranteed investment?
On GICs.
Yeah.
Honk.
oh.
Nice. Andy, do you want to be the robber or the teller?
What would you be better suited as?
Or both of them.
Wow.
I mean, we can.
He's got
do
the
that.
range.
That's a possibility.
He could also be the set.
I could also
It's
be
just
the
Andy's
set.
the whole way down.
My head superimposed
We could just
onto.
get we could just make a texture of your head and map it across everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
We should just do it
like a Malkovich thing. Only like we'll get a digital.
as a
Andy,
crap
Andy,
shot.
Andy, Andy.
As a stakes raising to the other one, like Andy comes in and is like, "Hello, I am Andy," and responds. You see a dirty shoulder, and the other is like, "I am also Andy. Andy's everywhere." Looks into the
Like,
camera.
would you care
love
for some
Andy?
Andy?
Turns around, everything is textured with Andy. And it's just like, and it's like like 16 tracks layered together. Andy.
Wait, I'll do you one better.
Andy.
I'll do you one better. It's just Brody Quest, but Andy instead.
How about you be the teller?
Okay.
Wait. What about my idea?
Oh.
That's a different crap shot, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. We can write more than 4.
Yeah, I know. I just want to read this through.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Who wants to be the robber?
Me.
Okay.
How do I get?
Can you read it up there?
Yes, I can.
All right.
This is a robbery. Put all the cash into this sack.
Great, happy to help. While I'm working on that, would you like to talk to anyone about a retirement savings plan? I can schedule a time with Michael this afternoon between 2 and 4.
What? No, I just want money. Put the money in the sack.
I'm actually available now.
Michael's actually available right now.
No, just the money now.
Well, that's an attractive option for today, but have you considered a guaranteed investment certificate? They offer 1.5% annual interest.
Money, sack, now.
Well, since you have a lot of liquid assets, have you considered upgrading to a no-limits account? It's $9 a month, but you could get unlimited debit transactions and free checks.
I don't need unlimited debit transactions if you just give me all of your cash.
Well, if you have a lot of cash, you're looking to invest. Real estate is always a popular option, and right now we are offering a special promotion on employee rate mortgages. If half a percentage below prime.
It's half.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's half a percentage below prime.
Ah!
Here you go, $30,000 in non-sequential 20s. Here's your receipt. If you want to go to that URL, you can rate your customer service experience today and be entered to win an iPad.
Hiya, I've just come into some money, and a friend told me you were offering 1.5% annual interest on GICs. Thump.
Nice. That's good. I like that a lot.
Only with better acting from me.
And me too. Hopefully.
Okay, so yeah. what
Better
about-
acting all around.
Yes. Better acting for everybody.
Yeah.
You
Good.
get better acting.
Yeah, it's just like
You get better
Done.
acting. You get better acting.
everything is Andy. We hear you like it. It's like Andy enters, looks at person who's like sort of a dirty shoulder. It's like, I heard that you like Andy. Andy in response, yes, Andy is popular. Who looks at camera, I am Andy. Looks at camera, I am also Andy. It's a split screen so they're together. We are Andy. And then like
Is
Andy's
this like
face on
an
the
art film?
whiteboard.
Yeah.
I am also Andy. The French, Andy in here too. trash can.
Sorry, he's looking at the
Andy.
floor. It's like, you thought there was no Andy here. Then like a close-up and the pattern is just his face the whole way. It's all Andy all the way down.
And then like 16 voice track or like 30 voice tracks mixed together. Just we heard you like Andy. Honk.
That's real weird.
Come on, I will edit that one.
I really like it, actually.
It's like the last time it was like we just filmed Andy doing nothing and people loved it.
Oh wow.
We are the Andy.
We should go.
Andy
No,
is without
write down
Andy.
my idea.
I did. It's right here.
No, I had a very specific script for it.
Oh. Oh boy.
You write it down.
Why are you just writing "What's wrong with Kathleen" over and over again?
I'm a creative force.
It's true.
Many ideas come from my brain.
Shoot out like ejecta into the stratosphere.
I have a hard time explaining that to my relatives. It's gonna be.
So in this
Maybe
one,
don't show them that one.
I'd be like, I'm very disturbed by this.
Where did it go from
Andrew,
here?
are you
Yes.
okay? Are you
to be like-
Andy's face on
okay, before you watch
superimposed on
this-
whiteboard.
You have to understand that people on this website are obsessed with me.
Did you smoke one of those drugs?
Oh, at the trial that will be cited as evidence.
Yeah, and then open fridge. Andy, open fridge. Just an arm
No,
comes
there
in.
won't be a trial.
Oh, what was the fridge? And it's like a meat wall of Andy faces all contorted together.
So like my idea for the crap shot where a guy like opens the fridge with a bundle of groceries and is like, you know, trying to fit all the groceries into the fridge so they all like click
Yeah.
together. And you know, he starts like humming the Tetris song. Dun, 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 dun. And he slides the last block in
Yep.
to complete like the wall of food, and it all like flickers and vanishes.
Yep.
And then turns black, and then sausage links like chains from Hellraiser shoot out. You have completed the puzzle. And he just points,
Set up with all these like dinner forks gouged into his chest.
and then it just like cuts to him like laying on a tile floor, like flayed of skin, pointing up at a sign written in blood on the wall that says, "Help me, I'm in the fridge."
That last shot
We
is a challenge
we have a Trello list
I-
for that.
for
It's perfect.
unfilmable ideas.
But please
I was
write it
with
down.
you. I was with you up until the flayed skin.
Right.
We could do
Please
being
write that
attacked by sausage
complete
links.
thing down.
Yeah.
You can
I'm sure in Hellraiser, right? Like, because that film was made on a budget of like $20.
Yeah.
I think all the chain stuff was just filmed in reverse.
Yeah,
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, we did that before with people being attacked by Christmas garland.
Yeah.
Now I'm just imagining like it's Pinhead, only instead it's like cocktail sausages.
Those little swords.
Oh yeah.
The little,
The drink swords.
yeah.
You have summoned us, and so here we are.
I actually have no idea how we would do that.
Oh boy.
That makeup.
lots of spirit gum.
Where are we going from here, Kathleen?
Okay, so Andy opens the fridge and Andy's in there too, and then Andy's in the garbage, and it's like. He says, "I am not trash. I am Andy."
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I'm trying not to laugh so hard I pee.
Sorry, Cam. Just one more for
have
you.
such
I have
shit.
such snacks to show you. That's really, really good.
All right, so he's also in the garbage, and it's like, and then maybe it's like, and it's just like maybe maybe just a wide shot with all of the different Andys, and then many of the. Oh wait, there's Andy Carpet. You said right?
Or like Andy in the trash can, like being like, "We are not trash, we are Andy," and then like his face superimposed on the trash can, being like, "I am not a." I am also Andy. Andy's within Andy's.
I wish you could like just cut to like a cellular footage of like little Andy's like bloop. Or just
Superimpose Andy's face on 2 cells. There's gotta be a
Andy
microscope.
undergoing meiosis.
and it's like, I'm Andy. We're both Andy now.
Just like an animation of like Andy's face and then a cell labeled uninfected cell.
Wow, we managed to get a thing
joke,
reference
yeah.
in here. Oh shit!
I don't know how I feel about this.
Thank you for saying something.
Like, I'm not against it. I just don't know what emotion I'm experiencing right now.
Oh, it hurts.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it just cuts back to a shot of like, okay, do you know the Bohemian Rhapsody face effect? It's like the screen is filled with faces and they're all Andy. And then like 16, 17 mouths open and they just say, I am Andy. You love Andy.
I am a little silhouette of an Andy.
Oh, yoy.
Scaramouche, can you do the fan dandy?
Lightning things. Galileo.
I almost just want like a cutback. It's like this fanfic is very peculiar. It's like, keep reading.
Don't shame me.
It's just like no, it's Andy reading the script. It's like I am not entirely comfortable with this script. Fuck.
Is this?
There's just like a spinning chair, and it's like, where'd Andy go? I don't know. I left him with a script for today.
Is this your vision?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what kind of music I want in the background.
Can we sign off while you think
Hall
of
of the
that?
Mountain
Yeah, we should
King.
do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Or just like a Twin
subs?
Peaks bass line.
Yeah.
So that's going to do it for the writing. Yeah, we'll do subs. That's going to do it for the writing. Some number of these will be shot tomorrow.
I won't be available for the last one.
No, Andy is my beautiful magnum opus.
And you'll see them in over the
Music,
next month or
Koyani
so.
Scottsy. Fuck.
The that video finally got muted. By the way.
Oh, really?
The unlisted video of us throwing
Creepy doll off the
Creepy Doll off a
I
cliff.
fucking forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it finally got muted. So.
Wow, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
But with your face, Andy.
That is a flesh waterfall.
Yeah, but it'll be okay because
It's
it'll be your
more like
face.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
like a chain of cause Andy.
Anyway. Oh my, everything hurts. That was too good.
So yeah, thanks for joining us and being a part of that today.
Thanks for bearing with us.
And we're gonna welcome everybody who subscribed. So let's do that. Andy, we'll start with you and go around the table.
Absolutely. Vera _ for 16 months. Oh, this time again, and next week we house show here. 8 days left.
Dogma reset for the 34 month saying, let the meat cake.
Kathleen? Oh, no,
Orbo.
that's me. Sorry. Orbo is 1976, a new subscriber. Welcome.
Space Call for 17 months says, wait, Andy and Cake, the most decadent crapshoot ever.
Sorry, Robo.
It's the Beard of Odin. It's a new subscriber.
The Beard of Odin.
Rios is probably WWE, not we. Orlantia for 9 months. Sub baby hype.
Clegg78 has reset for the 7th month. Thank you very much, Clegg.
Udan08 with a 213 sub. Welcome back.
Oh.
There we go.
Thank you,
The
Paul.
idle finally managed to keep a streak. The next goal is half of a sub baby. Eek!
You.
Hi, Kenoki!
It's Kenoki 2.
It's almost as old as I am.
Agile Mania for 8 months. Tom Petty is the greatest American songwriter of all time. Fight me.
N2Osferatu has reset for the 7th month, saying, so I was in Manila for business and stumbled into an Amonkhet pre-release, and one player knew who you were and was wearing a Bootio shirt.
That's amazing.
Wow.
VM Kid with a 19-month resub says, I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. There was a weird line return. Sorry.
Anubis169 for 41 months says, hey, a button!
And
Welcome back,
Lord
Anubis.
Xerox for 11 months. What in the world did I just walk in on?
Andy thing.
Quiet Quandary for 4 months. Welcome.
Tantaburs has reset for 16 months. Moonface Martin is number 2 on the most wanted list in my heart.
Oh, thank you. That's an Anything Goes reference. You saw me in the show. Yay.
Arch Ether with a 6-month resub says, more Andy. And thanks for 985 bits. Lunar Eclipse, just whatever, IDK, Ghostwaz, Philippe Modesto, Railroad Tycoon maybe, and I'm on Kitty. What a great name.
Yay.
Thank you all so much. Yay. So, that's it for this. We're going to go film these tomorrow. Well, not necessarily these, but some of them. And
Definitely
tonight,
filming that last one because it's beautiful and perfect.
Dark Abyss Keeper with a 40-month resub
Hi.
says, can't wait for Speedrun to work. You guys are always great. Thank you, Dark Abyss Keeper. Appreciate it. Tonight, in under 3 hours, on AFK tonight is Paranoia. With our good friend Dale is going to be running a team, running a game of Paranoia. Who's in the game?
Yo,
Cam is.
Ben, Corey,
Ben, I think.
Ben and Corey are definitely in, and there's one other person.
Paul, you or are you on tech?
Not me, I think.
Is it Beige? Is it Heather? Is it James?
A
Is
lot
it
of people
Ian?
have been asking, like, versions of Paranoia or, like, expansions or something. I don't know. All will be explained,
Yep.
but presumably by Dale.
Or maybe it won't.
Or maybe it won't be. Maybe the Paranoia will... I don't know.
So
It's going to be great.
Pluck it.
Stick
Cam,
around for it.
Corey, Beige, Ben.
Oh, right, Beach.
Beige.
Yeah.
Forge.
Yay.
George.
So that's it for today. For the Crapshoot anyway.
Huge.
Come back in a couple hours for AFK. It's going to be great. And we'll see y'all later.
Bye, everybody.
Zat.
Fusion.
Zat.
Ha.
All right.